At 10 we're going with the Dior Sauvage EDT. So this is a big blast of fresh ambroxan mixed in with a few other things. It's kind of a peppery bergamot shower gel type of a mix with that heavy ambroxan. But this is still very much a statement maker. I know it's been around a lot and people might be a bit put off by it just because of its popularity and how it's kind of everywhere. But it still works really well, and undoubtedly if you want attention, Sauvage EDT still works really well. At 9 we're going with MFK Oud Silk Mood. This is very different to Oud Satin Mood, which could have equally made this list. I like this a lot because it's a rose and oud combination done really well. The versatile nature of this is one of the things I like most about it. So it is very much an attention grabber and a statement maker, but at the same time it's a smooth oud and has a bit of a freshness to it as well with the kick you get from the rose. So you can wear this all year round. I've worn it in the high heat and had no problems at all. But whenever you choose to wear it, it's definitely a statement maker and an attention grabber. At 8 we're going with Kilian's Apple Brandy. I'm very fond of this. Think of like a boozy apple scent. Very fresh, but also with some depth and a really good performance as well. So if you want to wear this all year round, you can. If you want an apple fragrance that's going to pack a punch and get noticed, I think Apple Brandy on the rocks is a great pick. At 7 we have the discontinued coffee fragrance that is Polo Red Extreme by Ralph Lauren. If you like the idea of a coffee fragrance, this is definitely one to check out if you can still get your hands on it. Blood orange mixed with coffee bean here. Quite a powerful punch of that coffee bean smell. Really sticks to close this one. An excellent performer and will definitely get you noticed. At 6 we have Ingenious Ginger by Goldfield and Banks. This is a nice combination of a sweet and a fresh fragrance. In general it is a sweet fragrance, but you do get some brightness which lend itself to a fresh feel as well. I've worn this in the summer and it's coped absolutely fine. So this is really a mixture of ginger, lemon and vanilla. Great kind of spicy depth to this. But if you like the idea of those three notes combined, definitely check out Ingenious Ginger. A great performer and one that will definitely get you noticed. At 5 we have Halloween Man X. Smells a little bit similar to Versace Eros, but with an additional note of coffee. You also have whiskey in here. Quite a loud combination of things, a bit of a youthful smell to this. Great for like a night at the club, for example. But if you want to get attention and you want to get noticed, Halloween Man X definitely ticks that box. At 4 we're going with Haltane by Pam Stamali. Quite an earthy scent this, quite a lot of things going on with the notes. It does have similarities to Oud to Greatness by Initio. So there is a quite heavy dose of oud in here, but it's mixed with a lot of other things. You get a nice fresh blast of bergamot on the top. I believe there's praline in here as well. So it's kind of got a slightly gourmandy aspect, but mostly it's an earthy, heavy, masculine scent with some freshness on the top. Definitely a statement maker, and this will get attention for sure. At 3 we have Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So this is a pear and vanilla mix primarily. Very sweet kind of candy floss or cotton candy type of a smell to this. It's very, very sweet and quite loud. I'd say a try before you buy with this one, unless you really like the sound of that description. Quite different to the original La Male, so if you're expecting something very similar, you won't really find that here. But yeah, again, we mentioned a clubbing type of a scent when we were discussing Halloween Man X. This goes along those lines too. If you're at any sort of party and you want to get noticed, Ultra Male is always a solid choice. In second place we have Zaharoff's Leather Tabac. Super masculine, a wide range of notes here, all very masculine notes. But yeah, the main players obviously are the leather and the tobacco in here. I really love this. It's very addictive, lasts a long time on clothes, gets better in the dry down, you get some vanilla coming out in that. I enjoy this very much, and it's definitely a very loud, brash, bold attention grabber. At number 1 we're going with a choice that Jeremy Fragrance I'm sure would approve of, as he's hyped this a lot over the years. I've gone with Tobacco Oud. So in the top here you have whiskey, in the mid you get spicy notes, cinnamon and coriander. In the base you get tobacco, oud, incense, sandalwood, patchouli, benzoin, vanilla and cedar. A very mature smell here. You do get kind of an ashtray opening. Some people would find that polarizing and challenging. I see a real charm in it, in that its boldness and its uniqueness, and it certainly gives the fragrance character. So that's something that actually wins me over with this one. It dries down into a nice, you get that benzoin and that vanilla, nice kind of sweetness in the dry down, as well as a noticeable incense. This is one of those fragrances that smells really good on clothes, a bit like Viking by Creed. If you spray like a hoodie with this, it will smell really, really nice. The scent really lingers on clothes extra well, so I like this a lot. It's very bold, unapologetic, and attention grabbing, and that's why I thought it was a worthy number one on this list. Sadly discontinued, of course. I know tobacco oud's getting harder to find these days. A real shame they discontinued it. I wonder if they'd bring it back maybe in like the signature line, repackaged somehow, like they did with Cafe Rose and a few others, but we'll see what happens there. So getting rarer and rarer, and if you like the idea of owning this, might be one to try and snap up. But yeah, it is a try before you buy generally, because it's a bit out there. But I love it, and I would always recommend Tobacco Oud. Thanks for watching, guys. I'd be interested to hear any feedback. As always, catch you next time.